Hey, everybody, it's me, Jonathan Millard, the voice of the Veil, back with another Big Hype podcast, brought to you exclusively by Big Hype Energy Drinks. Drink those, the links in bio. Bravos Boxing Glove and Equipment, they're fantastic. Protect yourself at all times wearing Bravos. Link in below in the bio. And of course, our latest one, which is Combat Ticks, which is a platform for promoters, boxers, to get a fair share of the money and to be looked after by their promoters. But ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, my special guest all the way from, I'm going to get this wrong because I get this wrong on everyone, but I'm going to say Rotherham?
Barnsley.
Or Sheffield? Barnsley. Barnsley's close enough. It's in that same region. Barnsley, yeah. Cory Sagar. How you doing, Cory? You all right?
Oh, we're doing it. We're good.
Yeah, mate, we're all good. It's been an interesting couple of weeks and busy couple of days, and you're back in the gym. I can see that. And we did a thing a couple of weeks back where you punched someone's head in and won the fight. But we'll come to that in a minute. So, Cory, I'm going to ask you the same question I ask everyone when they come on the podcast, which is how and why did you get involved in boxing?
I originally started boxing because my granddad and my dad. My granddad boxed and my dad boxed, so I was down at the gym when my dad was boxing and stuff like that, and then just got into it from there.
Led in by the parents then? Led in by dad, yeah?
Yeah.
So dad's career, was he, what was he? Did he do amateur, bro?
He boxed as an amateur, and then he went into army boxing team and boxed for army.
So did you grow up in the army environment then? Or was
No. When I come out of the army boxing team, and then he was coming down to local amateur gym at Barnsley Star, and then he was bringing me down with him and stuff like that. But I must have been only 5 or 6 at the time, so I was only young.
What was your first memory of being in the gym then with dad?
Just my dad on his hands and knees with pads on and just running around with gloves on at a young age and just enjoying myself.
You're terrorizing the pros, punching their kneecaps and stuff, were you?
Yeah.
So why did you fall in love with boxing, and why has it pushed you to deliver now to the level that you've got to?
Just come natural, like, so I was always down here and it just become a regular thing, and I fell in love with it, just the fitness side of it, and enjoyed sparring with boys and having a good laugh down at gym, and then it's just took off from there. Boxed as an amateur, I had 30 odd fights as an amateur, and then I knew I just wanted to turn over to pro game and enjoy myself.
So when so go on, what are you going to say then? Sorry, I cut you up.
Just see how far I can get pro game at the same time. Like you want to achieve high, don't you? And see how far we can get. You're right. People want to get as far along as they possibly can in career and see where it takes them. Going back to your amateur career, how many amateur fights did you have roughly? About 34. Yeah,
that's not bad. That's a pretty good number. And you started. When was your first time in the ring competitively?
10-year-old, I think. I had a couple of skills bouts and then into proper bouts, but I didn't have the best amateur record. But I didn't take it serious as an amateur until my first. I only did one season as a senior, and that's when I took it serious as a senior.
Okay.
And I had 15 fights as a senior, won 13, and then turned over to pro game.
I mean, that in itself is quite an impressive record. I mean, 13-2. That's in your senior year. You started taking that really seriously. Then you started pushing yourself forward. So why jump from the senior then to the pro? What was the driving force behind that?
What, to turn over to the pro game instead of staying with amateurs?
Yeah. Why did you say that?
I think I suit with pro style more because the amateurs it's more fast paced and you've only got 3 rounds to go. With the pros, it's a slow pace and you get to enjoy yourself more.
Get to enjoy yourself more. I imagine being punched in the head actually doing that. But
sorry, what did you say then?
I was just saying, I mean, probably other places that you can enjoy yourself, probably then getting punched in the face. But it takes all sorts, mate. So, what have you found the biggest switch from changing then, from apart from the time scale, obviously, and the enjoyment factor? Did you find any challenges between changing from sort of amateur background into the pro sort of side?
I find it easier, I think, in my opinion. I find it I find the pro style and the training style and a lot easier than the amateur side because I don't know. I've got more time to train, and cause now I'm training full time. But when I was an amateur, I were at work and I were at school and stuff like that. But now I'm just dedicated to my boxing and train 3 times a day. So I don't feel it really find anything like harder or find it.
Okay.
If anything, I find it easier now.
Training 3 times a day. So what's your training routine look like?
I get up in the morning, quick snack, a breakfast or something like that.
Mhm.
Go for a 5-mile run, 3-mile run, something, and then I'll go through to Jason's or down at the local gym and some bags and pads, and then run again or strength and conditioning or something like that. Just what depends I've got on the day.
And then you're through into the evening, and you're back in the gym now. This is being recorded at 6 o'clock or 6:30 in the evening. You're already back in the gym. Yeah. How long have you been in the gym so far?
I've been in the gym since about 5 o'clock, so an hour and a half. And
so you've done a fair whack already, yeah?
Yeah. This is the last session at Davis now.
Okay. But and then bed by 9 o'clock, is it?
Pardon?
Bed by 9 o'clock, yeah?
Yeah, 9 o'clock, 9:30, in bed ready for the next day.
Yeah. And how have you been able to finance? Obviously, I mean, you're a young man. You're being able to train this often. How are you able to support yourself, or have you got some backers that are financially helping you out to sort of keep a roof over the head and pay for the gym memberships and stuff?
Yeah. So I'm still with mum and dad in house, so
that's nice.
I don't get charged much board at the minute. It'll probably go up eventually, but yeah, I've got a few good sponsors like. They help me out a lot, and it's like without them it wouldn't be possible. And I've got a good backing off my family and help with financial and stuff like that if I need it. But I've still got a little part-time job just working in a little pizza takeaway on a weekend. But just keeps a bit of cash coming in.
So just a little bit of a pizza. Is it pizza or is it kebabs or?
Yeah, pizzas, kebabs and stuff like that. So when I'm working there on a weekend, I find it hard not to eat anything whilst I'm working, especially in camp as well.
Looking temptation in the face and going,
yeah, definitely.
F you, mate. I'm not having you. I'm not eating. I mean, I suffer with that feeling when I finish work and you finish a show, you're on the road, there's only McDonald's open or is Greasy Calf or something graphic fan. You think, I haven't eaten anything since about 4 o'clock. I think, it does happen, and I put on extra weight when I'm on the road. So it's not easy, mate. So fair play to you. Well, hats off to you to do that. So mum and dad supporting I suppose they're hoping that one day their little boy will turn up to be pro gold, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Not too much pressure, but that's the plan. We're hoping to get AMI and get to the top.
So what is the dream? I mean, you what are you, 4-0 now?
3-0 now, yeah.
3-0. So that was
4-0 end of November.
Yeah. Well, let's go back through that. How did your pro debut go? I mean, how do you feel that went for you? And then we can actually how we met.
Pro debut, a lot of nerves first time in, and there were a lot of nerves in front because I've never had a big crowd as an amateur or anything like that. So yeah. I did about 110, 115 tickets.
Wow!
So it were good. It were a good buzz, but nervous at the same time. And, boxed a good journeyman, and yeah, definitely I enjoyed it.
And what was the sort of thing that you learned the most from that? Was there a particular thing, or were you just happy with it all, with the way things went, or
just take your time and don't fall in and rush, or just nice and cool and keep you calm and composure, and just try and make it look as good for the fans as possible without making yourself look stupid.
Did you feel like actually the change, you said this all the way through, you've been quite comfortable and happy and enjoying it? Do you think actually, this is you made the right choice? Was it sort of like got through the rounds, 4-rounder, and you were like, okay, I'm quite happy. I think I've made the right decision.
Yeah, definitely. It were a lot slower pace, and you can think about what you're going to do more, and it's over 4 rounds. Yes, I'm only doing an extra round at a minute. But when you start stepping up to 6, 10 rounders and stuff like that, and you've got more time to work and break down your opponent and things like that, definitely you can tell the difference.
Yeah. I mean, you were up against Chapman, pretty good, solid well-known, respected journeyman on the trade as well. Taught you a few things, I hope.
Yeah, definitely.
And then
Robbie,
you moved onto your second. He did teach you, yeah.
Yeah, Robbie is a good bloke. Like he's a good laugh.
He's a tidy character, actually, and he's a bit of a character as well outside the ring as well. So I moved on then to your second one. That was down at the Magna where we were the other day. Points win again. Again, Surge. How do you find Surge your second outing?
Yeah, Surge, another good bloke. I know Surge from Steffi's and done a few text bars with him and things like that. And he's a strong man like Surge, and another good experience, another good journeyman, and he's been around and he's been in some good people it was a good experience, and with the 2 knockdowns as well, and wasn't expecting them at all, but it was a good learning fight for me, definitely.
I mean, that sort of showed the power and the strength that you've got then developing, coming through to put him down on twice within the bout.
Yeah, definitely. I do carry power myself, I do think, but Surge is like, I've had a lot of people come up to me afterwards, the judges and officials, saying like, I've never seen Surge be put down like that and stuff like that. But I wasn't expecting it. But just timing just caught him spot on, like on body head and things like that.
Big Hype Podcast, sponsored by Hype Energy Drinks.
But sometimes it works out in your favor. And I mean, the stuff you've been practicing in the gym, you've been working on, it pays dividends. And then, you get those stops or knockdowns and, they moved on, you're then able to move on to the next thing. So, take some pride in that work as well, the efforts that you're putting in the gym as well, because they transfer into the ring quite nicely in its capacity.
Oh yeah, definitely. We work on them body shots quite a lot,
and then we're right up to pretty much 2 weeks ago where we said where we were up against Elliot a Bugby. Again, tough character. He put you down as well in the third, if I remember correctly. You sort of stopped. He knocked you down. How did you find that one? Because that was a tough night. I mean, the crowd was fantastic. Your support is amazing. I was having a chat, I think, with Nan before the show. I came over just to
she mentioned that.
I like to make sure that I say the things right, because I didn't want to call it something Sagar or something like that. And
definitely.
There you go. Right. I was like,
it's happened a few times, like when you don't know them, and is it Cory Sugar or Cory Sagar? Yeah, definitely.
You should. The sugar could be. I could see the sugar actually. I was thinking, yeah, okay. But I was going with Saga, and I went. Oh, I'm just going to double check because I don't want to get this wrong. And then piss off probably 40, 50. I don't even know how many people you had there. But you had more than that actually. Probably 3 or 4 tables, and there was people at the back as well, and the bleachers as well. So turned out for you. So let's go back to the fight. Talk us through it. What happened to knock you down in the third?
Good fight, and I got too comfortable. That's okay. That's it. I got second round. I was hurting him to the body, and I could tell I was hurting him to the body a lot. And third round, I got third round. I got too comfortable inside, and got sloppy with myself. And that's where I'm going to learn. I'm only young at the minute, and so good learning fight. And it was a good tough kid, and I was up close and just got caught square on, and I went down, but didn't hurt me. I didn't really feel it. I just thought, why were I square on? And I was just mad with myself. I just thought, why am I square on here? But got back to the corner afterwards and listened to Jace and went back out and won the fourth round and got the win.
Yeah. What was Jace saying to you then in the corner?
I was a bit mad with myself, and I was telling Jace, I'm fuming with myself and stuff like that. But he calmed me down and he just said, look, just calm down. You won the round. With a 10-8, if it did happen, I would have won the round. And I got back up and I bossed the round again. And he said, look, just calm down. You've got one more round. Just go back to your boxing on that long jab and your 1-2s and keep composed. And you know,
Get you over
pushing. It was saying like pushing back, but after that knockdown, I didn't want to get too involved and all happen again.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's all learning for me. I've only just turned 21, and
that was going to be my question actually. How old are you? 21 years old, and you're what 3-0 now as a pro. You know, you are young, and I've had people on their 30s, 40s as well, who kind of, you know, coming to the end of their career that they've had. You're just starting out, and it's kind of learning curve, like you said. So it's so I suppose the next question obviously would be taking on. Obviously, we're moving on from that fight. You've learned quite a lot from those 3 fights that you've had already. The next one is hopefully out again this year before the end of 2025.
Yeah, we're hoping for November back in Barnsley, so
that's fingers crossed for that one. That'll be a nice little outing for you. That will be 3 this year.
4 and 0.
That is the 4 year. This is your debut year.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's an impressive feat anyway, to get 4 fights in a year, particularly as a pro, because people know definitely. That pros kind of, you know, can go, you know, one fight a year kind of at some points of the career. To be active and involved is important. Are you looking? What would be you looking forward then to 2026, 2027? Where would you like to see the career go, Cory?
So end of this year I'll be 4 and 0. Hopefully end of next year 8 and 0, another 4 next year. But hopefully I'd like to have a Central Area title by end of next year.
Okay.
Just something small and just build my way up from there. You know, you got to start at bottom and work your way up to the British title and things like that. But we'll just wait and see. Like, I'm only 21, Jason said, there's no rush for me. So, but just listen to my team and whatever they say goes, really. And but yeah, Central Area would be nice by end of next year.
So Central Area, and then the progression obviously is the next step. So we're 8-0 by end of 2026. So 2027, we're going to be looking at least having that title shot, or at least had that title shot. Yes.
Yeah.
What then?
That's the plan.
What then? Where do you see yourself in, let's say, 5 years' time? Where would you like to see Cory in 5 years' time? I know where his mum and dad wants him to be.
5 years' time. It's hard to think that. It's like hard to plan ahead into 5 years' time. Hopefully, we've got British, Commonwealth, and you know, and we just don't know. Just see what happens. But 5 years' time, my plan's to be up top, like, and you know, have a good name for myself and representing Barnsley.
So yeah, I mean, most boxers would sort of say, yeah, I want to be in the mix. I want to get in the British. British is a beautiful title. Is there a particular title that stands out and you think, do you know what, that is the one that I want to put on the mantelpiece so mum and dad can pay the bills?
I don't know. I like the idea of having the British and the European and Commonwealth, and you know, just go do it the right way, and start from the Central Areas and stuff like that, and build your way up to world titles, and not just jump straight to the top and do it properly.
So you're going to be a belt collector. You're going to go strap season, baby. Let's go. I want Southern area. I want all the area titles. Give me them all.
Yeah, definitely.
British, English.
Give me all of them. That's the plan.
I like it. Give me an English, give me a British, give me a Commonwealth, give me a European, give me a silver, 1 or 2. Give me it. Then, is there a world championship you think in your mindset for the next 5 years?
Who knows? It's hard to plan for 5 years, isn't it? But if I got a world title shot in 5 years' time, I'd definitely take it. And you've got to, haven't you? You can't turn down a world title shot, and definitely you go for it.
And from the selection of world championship belts, green and gold, red and gold, black and gold, slightly darker green and gold, is there one that jumps out and you think, do you know what, that's the one I want?
I'd take any. You know, you got to jump at the opportunities, and you just got to go and just take the chances. So if any of them come up, you're taking one.
I'm playing devil's advocate with you, Cory, because I mean, there's so many. They're all nice, aren't they? They are all nice belts. You know, with the green and gold, some people really like. Oh yeah, it's WBC. That's what, you know. My hero is, you know, Canelo, or or maybe it's more the classic sort of, the British, so the IBF, the red and gold with the eagle. I mean, that to a lot of kids is the one that their local heroes perhaps had as well.
But like you said, they're all nice belts, aren't they? And you just got to start getting your collections ready and getting for mantelpiece and
I like
collect
it.
them.
You've got a glass cabinet from IKEA in the corner of your room and it's ready to go, yeah?
Yeah, not at the minute, but definitely. Soon as I start collecting, as soon as I got my first one, you're going to get a glass cabinet and start getting a race pouring.
I love it. And I mean, this is a long way off from this. But when you come to the end of the day, you've done everything that you wanted to do. You've achieved everything that you want to achieve within boxing. What would Cory like to do then in sort of retirement, I suppose is the word, after boxing? What would you end up seeing, or would you like to think you see yourself doing?
After I'm done, I want to give back to my community and open my own gym, hopefully, and give back to the younger generations and help them out as much as I can, and bring the younger generations on and train them. That'd be my dream.
Help out around the gym there, take over ownership, maybe running the gym, management, some of the younger fighters, and then bring them through. And like so many great coaches and former boxers, you've been in the ring, you know what it's like, you know how to get hit, to avoid certain things. You can impart that knowledge on, I suppose, Cory. Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, Cory, I obviously wish you the very best in everything you do. We do have a little bit of a closing tradition here on my little podcast, which is we ask you some either or questions. So, Cory Sagar, are you ready for your rapid rounds?
Yeah, we'll go for it.
Round 1, here we go. Southpaw or orthodox?
Orthodox.
Body shots or head shots?
Body shots.
Train alone or with a partner?
Both. I'd probably go with a partner. Competition.
Okay. Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
I think we already answered that earlier, but heavy bag or speed bag?
Heavy bag.
One day when someone's going to say speed bag. Are you more of an underdog or are you more of a favourite?
I'd say underdog.
Boxing gym or outdoors amongst the trees?
Boxing gym.
Short and powerful punches or long and technical?
I said short and powerful.
Okay. Fight dirty or fight clean?
Fight clean.
Loud crowd or quiet atmosphere? You've done both, so which one do you prefer?
Loud.
Okay. Quick knockout or strategic win?
Either really, but strategic win.
Okay. Hypothetical question: if this fight ever comes off, it'll be one of the best British fights of all time. 2 heavyweights that still haven't met. AJ or Fury?
Yeah, I knew that was coming. AJ.
Okay.
AJ.
Don't have to justify it, just have to leave it there. Cory, how do people get involved? How do they follow your journey? How do they buy tickets from you for future shows? How do they find you? Where can they find you?
Instagram, Facebook. They're the main 2 socials. But just in the gym and going to the gyms as well and things like that, yeah.
Just come to the gym.
Yeah.
It's a second home. I'm sure your mum and dad love the fact that you're there rather than in their house eating their food. So,
yeah, I'm always in gym.
Good man. Cory, I wish you every success in the future. I look forward to being and calling you again into the ring for your fights. It was lovely meeting your family as well. The show, they were fantastic. They look after you, and good luck with everything. I want to see that world championship belt around your waist one day soon.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
No worries at all. Take care.
Nice one. You too.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to the Big Hype Podcast. We hope you've enjoyed this episode. And really, I just want to ask you personally, if you could just send this on to a friend. Send it in their text, to their socials, to WhatsApp, whatever. However you get it to them, just get it to them. I'm sure they'll appreciate it, and I certainly will appreciate it. So thanks again for listening to the Big Hype Podcast, and thank you again for sending and sharing.
This has been a Big Hype production, edited and produced by Jonathan Millard, assisted by Riverside FM and distributed by Buzzsprout, available on all good podcast platforms. For more information, visit www.bighypepodcast.co.uk.